Hi everyone and welcome back to BD Studios. Watch as I transform this Ross hat, straw hat, $9.99 to a beautiful front door arrangement, flower arrangement. So I'm doing this for a bridal shower for a friend, La Dulce Vita theme. And I bought a bunch of these greens at Dollar Tree. And I managed to keep this under $25. So we're gonna use some acrylic paint. And I found these letters online that I really liked and I wanted to copy them. So at this point I thought carbon paper might work. And I tried. It has a lot of weave, this hat. And so I went with my pencil and a little piece of graphite and we'll see what happened.
I think it was a valiant effort.
I think so. I tried. It didn't work. So at this point I gave up and I said, I'm just gonna cut it really, really close to the letter and just outline it.
Perfect.
I think that turned out okay.
And you use like a permanent pen.
Yeah, that pen rather, is waterproof. So if you spill a little water, it's not gonna run or anything. So that I just lightly went over it so I can have a template of the letters, which I like. I could have done it freehand, but I really love this style. And what I like about having something printed already is that you don't mess up and make the letters too big or too small, and then oops.
Right. It has happened.
It has happened, and then you ruin it.
Right.
So.
And it is a one of a kind anyway.
Well, yes, but I have to say, having a nice template helps you a lot.
Always.
It saves you a lot of time.
Always.
And boo-boos. Right, I'm finishing it up there, and I will spare you the details on the next words coming up.
And it really doesn't matter if you have it's not perfect, because you're gonna go in later and
I'm
paint it.
gonna add paint, yes.
So the good thing is that you taped it so it didn't move. That was one of the problems I would have.
I should have technically put even more tape, but you know how I go.
Yep. Just get it done.
I just get it done. I'm a get it done type of girl. See, that's me at regular speed.
There you go. There you go. So you just have a basic idea. Now you go back in with your paint.
So yeah, I'm using acrylic paint as a base in green. And at the end of the project, I ended up putting a little bit of yellow because I thought that green was just a bit too dark.
Especially after you get all the flowers on.
Yeah. It's hard to visualize when you don't have the flowers in place. But see, this gave me a nice surface area to paint. And then I went over it, as you could tell, it got darker with the pen to bring out the letters and so you could read it from far away.
Right. It's good to put the words in first, so then you know where to put the flowers after.
Yeah.
And the ribbon.
And so I bought like 3 spools of ribbon. This one's from Dollar Tree also. And scraps that I had. So here's where I start deciding where do I want to put the ribbon. Just kind of like, I don't want to make a knot because I don't want to bulk it up.
Right.
So positioned it, and then I just added a little bit of hot glue.
Hot glue is your friend.
It is, and be careful. It does burn. It is hot glue. And as you could tell, I am a real person. All right, so let's tie the ribbon, but without making a knot. So I just took a little piece of thin yellow ribbon and I made a knot right there. I love this idea also for like a Thanksgiving. Instead of having a wreath, you could do a hat. The hats,
Like a harvest hat.
these things hats were really in back in the 80s. I remember seeing a lot of these.
Really, for door decoration?
Yeah, I remember that.
Nice. I think it's a great alternative.
I find it fun. And it goes with the theme of the bridal shower that we're having. Very Tuscan, outdoorsy, sunflowers. So now I'm adding a second ribbon. This ribbon's a little more translucent and it's ombre.
Very nice.
So it's like, excuse me, yellow, and then like with a little touch of green almost.
Right. And I like that you tied that little yellow ribbon, because then you can secure all the ribbons.
Yes, and without making a big bulky.
Yes.
Yeah, I did end up doing a knot on this one. So after I did that, I was like, I'm gonna tie it, but then I ended up knotting it. Just take your time and see how it feels, and if it looks too bulky, then get rid of something, right? There I ended up committing to the little ribbon.
Right. And I think each ribbon has its own drape, so you just want to be aware of that.
So what I did there was I just cut the ends, and I made that, what do they call that, mermaid tail? Or,
is that right?
Yeah, I think it's called mermaid tail.
I always get confused with that. Now what are you doing?
I'm putting greenery. I bought these little cute, they only have this kind of stuff right now at Dollar Tree, so if you buy it early enough, and we're in the month of August as we make this video, you better be buying fall and Halloween right now, because if you wait till September, it's all gone.
Yep.
So I ended up buying 2 yellow bunches and 2 orange bunches, and of those little sprays, yeah, those sprays, I ended up buying a green one, a yellow one, and an orange one, which you'll see that we apply them later. So it's all about positioning your flowers.
And you just take them off the stems?
Yes, I removed them off the stems so that it's a lot easier to glue down.
Looks great already.
Yeah, and I only want flowers to one side because I want La Dolce Vita to stand out.
Right.
You don't want to clutter it and not be able to read it.
Right. You're adding some leaves. It's like an arrangement on a
Yeah,
hat.
on a hat. And the leaves, what I did was I also removed them from the stem, and then I just squished them and stuck them under there. So it looks,
good.
Those are the sprays that I was talking about. And just a little bit of glue.
Because you still want dimension even though it's flat. So you just add a little glue at the bottom and place them under the flower. Kind of hides the gluing area.
Right, and then you don't see the stick. You know, you just want to make it look like a...
You want to secure it enough, but not
show it, right.
I love it already.
Me too. It's so happy. And that's what I want people to come to the front door and be in the mood to party. And so I cut these because they're really, really long, but they have a natural finish in the middle where you could just squeeze that right there. My favorite part is that, I mentioned it already, under 25 bucks. Well, more like 25 something, 25 and change.
Hey, you can't buy a wreath for that these days.
No, you can't. And though we're in the middle of summer here in South Florida, it was hard to find a straw hat.
Right?
That had a big enough rim
Uh-huh.
that you could put words on it and put enough flowers. So I wanted it to make a statement. I didn't want a little tiny hat.
Right.
So high and low did I search until I found this beauty. I hated those little pink things, so cut them out. They were really easy to cut out. And it was only $9.99. Did I mention that? $9.99, people.
It's a great project you could do with your kids or...
Oh, a girls' night.
Yeah.
A girls'
That would
night.
be a fun girls' night, right?
They had a few of these hats at Ross.
Or even if you have like an old hat you just want to get rid of.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You can upcycle it.
I liked all my hats. I didn't want to get rid of any of them.
I know.
But this is a great alternative, like you said, to just a traditional wreath.
Yes.
So I didn't like the little knot there, so I just took a little piece of the little orange and just boom, like a little button. A few more greens to balance it out. And you see how I squished it together? Then
Yes.
I tore off the you know, that little,
plastic.
right. So it's nice and pliable.
Excellent.
And then a little bit of glue, squish it, put it in there, just to give a little base for the flowers to sit on. Because naturally, flowers have petals. And all I'm doing now is just creating a little bit more balance, so everything kind of points to La Dolce Vita.
Yep.
And I think I'm done.
Fantastic.
Guys, you could try this project yourself. Go get a straw hat, buy some flowers from the Dollar Tree, and voila. Thank you for watching.